What's going on, man?
Be sure to pick up a gift package of your favorite NBA player. You can purchase multiple game packages and receive a 35% discount.
If you want to use this upcoming home game, please visit us online or at the ticket booth or available tickets. Once a minute, always a minute.
Just a reminder, folks, make certain to be here for our figurine giveaway. So today, get a figurine of your favorite mascot, physical mascot. A reminder, fans, we hope you can trading card day. First 10,000 sales to the trading card pack. Arrive early for the fan show. Get them signed by their favorite mascot and their tickets to the game show.
Don't forget to bring your family to an upcoming game where we're giving away free team basketballs. The first 5,000 fans to the arena will get a free team basketball.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, with the shift towards so-called positionless basketball,
Well, especially those players with the skill to do a little bit of everything. DA, thank you. And now, Chris, a few games under their belts, we're seeing some inexperienced guys take that next step, make that leap.
Well, yeah, I mean, guys are really doing a great job on that level and given the opportunity to play in this game. And it's maybe because so many young players are being counted on for big roles now. You know, the game has kind of changed where in the past they would be on the side learning from a veteran and being kind of introduced and slowly introduced to the game. Right now, though, guys, we've seen what they've done in college. We know that they've had great coaches and great coaching. And so, yes, the bar has moved up where we expect younger players to do more because the game is built for younger players. Fast pace, right? Speed of the game, shooting threes, just having fun out there. And so, yeah, I think a lot more is expected of young guys. And I think they're embracing the fact that they have a lot more responsibility.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Celtics. Serving at point with Brown to his side. There's the backcourt. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Tatum passes to Irving. And that one drops for him.
He's going to get it done all over the floor. Outside, inside, mid-range. Irving's their man.
Here's Chapman, covered by Irving. Chapman, the pass to Turner. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Irving surveying the floor. The Celtics working the ball around now. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
I like how Irvin feels the defense out. He senses he has room to shoot and fire once he gets the rock.
Chapman, the pass to Turner. That one falls.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate. Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here is Irving. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Detroit. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's his first foul. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Left side, Brown.
Great D right here. Using his long frame to bother the shot.
And it's Brown missing. Here's Chapman. He's covered by Irving. Butler attacking, and they pick up 2.
They've come out of the locker room. His side. 4 for 4 to start.
Irving passes to Justice, and here they come. Here's Chapman. Throws down the breakaway jam. Since AI came into the league, there has always been chatter if he's the best sharpshooter or not. Well, come All-Star Weekend, he'll have a chance to prove that he's the best.
And I'm just so glad that he's going to be a part of the three-point contest. The entire group of shooters is impressive, but he's got to be one of the favorites to come away with the win.
It's good.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Celtics. Trailing here by 8. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that that one got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still is winning.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about is the rotation. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
A chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the captain.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
And the Celtics with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Irving passes to Justice. Back to Irving. Rejected by Chapman. They get it back. Shot to stop the run. Irving can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 10. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. Yeah, you see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
And New York making a change here. Knox is checked in. Trains it from beyond the arc. That's 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
His three-point shot does not let him down. One of the many ways Irving affects the game.
Pass to Knox. Sinks the three-pointer.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual adjustment.
Tatum against Butler. Poke loose. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Great shooters. Boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. DeMarcus Cousins is second. Jimmy Butler fourth.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Here's Chapman, covered by Irving. And he jams it with authority.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
Celtics trail by 14. To the inside, Justice, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strike.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Here's Chapman. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball. And Jimmy Butler, something of a quirky character, has a ritual whenever he's at a grocery store of paying the person's bill behind him. Doesn't care if it's 99 cents or 2,000.
Now, here is Irving. 7 points in the game. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Okay, got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
All alone. Knox misses.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on that one. The Knicks leading by 12. Out of bounds, first and 10's possession.
And And now look at Jason Tatum. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Second in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. Justice the pass to Tatum. NBA offenses have always been complex, and they always are evolving, but C-Web, the movement and precision now seems to be at another level. Would you agree?
You know what, Kev, I disagree a little bit with that. You know, having played in different teams with some complex offenses, it's still all the basics. You still have the old flex offense, and that's nothing but what Utah, Karl Malone, and John Stockton used some 20 years ago. You still have triangle principles, which is what Jordan and Pippen used some 20, 25 years ago. And if you really want to go back to the Bob Cousy days when he played with Bill Russell, you still have a lot of throwing it into the post and cutting off of it. I think the players have evolved and the players' skill sets are better. And as far as offensive sets, I don't see that much has changed, except how do you execute them, and can you execute them with having the right position players with the correct skill set on the floor at the time that you call it play.
Love your honest approach.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Well, I love how they've done it. They've built this huge lead with points in the paint, dominating physically.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Knicks.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Chapman. 8 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Chapman, and New York making a change here. Young's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Celtics trail by 12. Morris finds Irving. Takes the 3. Chapman with the rebound. Chapman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shots good from Young.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Irving passes to Guzman. On the wing, Morris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
I think so, my guy.
Here's Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Chapman. Pass to Knox. Kicks it to Young. New York moving it around. Left side Hardaway. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Celtics trail by 12. Irving for 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's Chapman. He's got 10. Turner. And Turner stays with him. Turner's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's Irving with the ball for Boston. The pass to Guzman. Morris outside. Out to Hayward. 5 on the clock. Shoots it up. The rebound by Turner.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Knox. Takes it off the glass. Knox has got his second bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Irving with the ball. Picked up by Turner. And it's Irving missing.
That's a great job to converge on him inside and to get that easy look.
Here's Chapman. And he converts the layup. 2 points for him.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, you're up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
Guzman passes to Atkins. Passes to Guzman. Hayward on the wing.
Everybody on the screen.
And set back by Turner.
Everybody on the screen. Come on.
Young with no one around. That one wide left.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
That's just a lack of communication. Two guys just not on the same page.
Hard, he's checked in for Irving. A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. And Young kicks to Turner. It's Young on the wing, covered by Morris. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. The fadeaway. A long distance three is good. Young's got 5 points so far.
The most lethal part of Young's game. His outside shot is often on the money.
Here's Hart. 17 points for him last game against Detroit. Pass to Hayward. And it's denied.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Here's Chapman. He's got 12. Inside. Knocked away. Hart kicks to Morris. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he's got some tough missteps tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. It was very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And when you see Miles Turner play on the offensive side of the ball, the amount of skill he has at his age is just amazing.
Yeah, already a great pick and pop player. You know, not going to be much of a banger down low, but has enough touch outside where he won't need to be. But while he's still a work in progress offensively, I think he's shown that he has a very high ceiling in terms of his skill set.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. A whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And so it's New York with it. Here's Chapman, covered by Irving. Over to the wing. Here's Knox. He's got 5. It's blocked. Knox out there with Miles Turner. Then there's the captain. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Ingram in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, you love the skill set. They have to take you a number of ways inside. Defensively, it is tough to guess right.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Olden.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against the 76ers was outstanding. He finished with 57 points and was diming everybody up with an incredible assist game, setting up his teammates all night long. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
And that one is good.
But it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
Celtics trail by 10. Outside Irving. Outside Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. The shot's good. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
The tenacity Irving plays with is infectious. I mean, staying in attack mode, scoring in a variety of ways.
Here's Chapman. 16 points for him. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by the Celtics. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's blocked by Chapman. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And on the way from Irving for 3.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. It hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
And slammed up by Ingram.
Ingram's demonstrative with the jam.
Celtics trail by 10. Here's Hart. He's got 10. Pass to Justice. Back to Hart. He kicks it to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. No good from Irving.
Wow, he just does everything right there except hit the leg.
No one covering. Knox has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well. Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
The Celtics have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. One of the premier scorers in the league, Irving, still may be underrated by some as a playmaker.
Oh, Kyrie, come on, tremendous court sense vision. I mean, he understands to win in this league, you have to be unselfish, but you know he can get it going any time.
Here's Chapman. He's got 16. Down low. And the basket by Knox. Knox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Well, the same. Numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Fades away. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Hart. Here's Chapman. He's covered by Irving. Knox the pass to Chapman. Here's Knox. The pass to Chapman. New York needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Knox.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Celtics trail by 12. Hart kicks to Tatum. Hart the pass to Adebayo. Over Butler. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Good on the shot. 9 points for Butler.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside Irving. Lets it go from 11. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Torch from mid-range. I mean, that's almost unmatched. I mean, Irving is dead eye from that range.
Here's Chapman. He's covered by Irving. Chapman, the pass to Turner. Lock at 6. Over Irving. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Justice. Here's Hart. Here's Adebayo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Justice. Misses for 3.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
Here's Chapman, covered by Irving. Ingram right side. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, and the second pick in the 2016 draft by the Duke, Brandon Ingram, possessing a rare combination of length and shooting ability.
Shooting 2. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Irving passes to Justice. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Chapman, covered by Irving. And there's the feed to Butler. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Knocks it loose. Here's Hayward. And again, it's Boston converting.
And this is what you want. I mean, out in the open court, Hayward gives you so many options as a finisher.
Here's Chapman. He's covered by Irving. Here's Chapman. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Look, I appreciate the effort from Irving. You like seeing him get a hand up in time to contest shots.
And so we conclude the first half. Knicks lead by 12. And Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for these guys yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
On the floor for Boston. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're at the backcourt. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. AC Webb, for your money, who does the best job of combining guard skills with a classic back-to-the-basket game?
Whoa. I mean, if you think of Cousins, he's 7 foot, not the fastest, but he has back-to-the-basket and then crossover three-point shooting ability. Embiid as well, Towns, and of course, Anthony Davis, who I think was a point guard and had a great growth spurt in high school. He's just a guard in the big man's body.
Now here's Cousins, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Celtics. Down by 12. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And going right to the rim. Love the attack mindset and the ability to finish strong.
Here's Chapman to the inside. Turner. The shot misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown outside. Back to Irving. Justice the pass to Irving. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Irving's got 21.
Now they lean on him for a big portion of their scoring. With a good reason.
Here's Chapman. Great D that time from Irving. Celtics trail by 7. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star. And if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. When you factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency, he does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Kevin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Boston foul call. Kyrie Irving. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for New York. Chapman. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Chapman. 90 seconds now into the second half. Irving with it. He's got 21. Outside Tatum. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the triple.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Here's Chapman. He's got 18. Back to Cousins. And he makes good on the wing. Cousins has got 6.
Oh, really? Cousins is so big and strong that you really have to whack him to prevent him from scoring. He welcomes contact with open arms and one.
Now, here's Irving. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. The drive by Cousins, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And look at that move by Cousins. Love to watch him play with a little hop in his step. Oh, he takes it to the bucket.
It's his first trip to the line.
DeMarcus Cousins. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, Kevin, there's no secret. Cousins is one of the more fiery competitors in this league. And I like guys who play with their heart on their sleeve.
Young's checked in for New York. Celtics also with a sub. Atkins checked in. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Brown. Buries it down low.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Here's Chapman following the basket by Jaylen Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Jason Tatum. The Knicks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Chapman. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Butler. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Celtics trail by 11. And here's Tatum for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
This is what a leader does. Good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Here's Chapman. The kick out to Young. Misses the 3.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
almost impossible to stop on the driving times. I mean, Irving's penetrating ability is just remarkable.
Here's Chapman. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Pass to Atkins. Dish now to Irving. Brown wide open. He fired. Knicks with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
That's where Cousins is most dangerous, and letting him go to work inside is something they're always trying to make happen.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
This is a critical timeout for them. They've got to come up with a plan to slow him down right here and right now.
Boys is checked in for the Celtics. And to look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Celtics.
And the corner 3 has not been their shot of choice here tonight. And I think a big reason for that has been the defensive setup. They came in focused on taking away the short-range triple.
Each team has one inactive player per night. Would upping that amount, you think, C-Web, of active players on game day change anything at all?
I don't believe so, because the inactive player we're talking about usually is at the bottom of the roster. And so if you look at the next man up theory, that means that the last guy on the bench at that time, it's his time to get that playing time. So I don't think that the inactive players would change anything, because it's still a team sport, and those guys earn their playing time in practice. And so that guy at the end of the bench is still one of the greatest players in the world that can contribute at any time.
Now here's Tatum after the miss from Trae Young. Outside Tatum over Hardaway. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Tatum.
You love the different ways that Tatum can score, posting up, facing up, and putting the ball on the floor. He's having a great night.
Here's Chapman. Over Morris, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Knicks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Shooting for New York. Chapman. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Irving. 23 points in the game. Outside Tatum. To the middle. Here's Hayward. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Chapman's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. And how about the excellent court vision? Just keeping the defense off balance.
Well, if you're his teammate, you love this right now, because all you have to do is focus on finishing. The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Hits the moving target with the lead pass. He made it look so easy.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Celtics. A 12-point game. To the paint, here's Hayward. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Smart play by Hayward. Take the high percentage look when you can get it, because it's not always going to be there.
Here's Chapman. He's covered by Brown. In the corner, Hardaway with it. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc. Still can't cash in.
And on the way from Irving for 3.
His percentage from the field is not very strong this quarter.
It's Young on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held him back as a unit.
Tatum, it's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's given fits up.
Here's Chapman. The rebound by the Celtics.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Offensive rebound. Here's Hayward. Lays it up off the glass. Hayward's got his third basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
New York calls timeout.
And Gordon Hayward is a player who's always found a way to add something to his game. Now he feels comfortable going at a defense pattern.
That's your solution to take lead out? Yes.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good on the quick three. Celtics trail by 4. And Greg, you mentioned Hayward's strength. That and his ball fakes seem to be not as recognized as they should be.
Yeah, I think Hayward has one of the better pump fakes in our league. Great deception with inside-out dribbles to create space. And the things he does well aren't immediately apparent, but Hayward's terrific fundamentals are what make him a great scorer.
Turner is up there with Knox. Then it's Ingram. And there's the captain. And it's Butler at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the basket by Knox.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Here's Kuzman, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops. And the Knicks making a change here. Cousins is checked in. Both good from the line that time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
On the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hart. He's covered by Chapman. Hart, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Chapman, that's good.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And then as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Butler passes to Chapman. Back to Butler. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
New York's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Chapman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
At the line for 2.
You know that in there. You probably wouldn't have got far, but you probably would have made it. So, knock these down. That's what we have to say.
First free throw is good. All free throws good from Turner. Here's Hart. The pass to Justice. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Hart the pass to Guzman. Shot clock at 5. Tatum, that's for 2. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Butler. Pass to Chapman. And here's Cousins. Here's Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting for New York, Miles Turner.
The first one falls. Kyrie Irving is checked in for Hart. No good on the second free throw.
Two-possession game now, but you always want to make them all in a close game.
Brown the pass to Irving, and it's sent back by Turner, and he recovers it. To the wing right side. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Tatum for three. Offensive rebound. Guzman. And finally they hit one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And too long on the shot. And so it's Irving. He breaks it up for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 2. To tie it up. And that one, good. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Yeah, Greg, there's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Chapman, that's good.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings, and it's appreciated by the team.
Guzman passes to Irving. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Chapman.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the 3-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
Here's Chapman. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
He's taking an aggressive approach since halftime. Drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
That's his 5th personal foul. Shooting for New York.
That's good from Chapman.
Going to drive this one out.
All free throws good from Chapman. Boston trailing. Brown outside. Back to Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And this speaks to Irving's focus. I mean, he's extraordinary here today, keeping his cool under heavy pressure.
Here's Butler. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Outside Irving. In the corner. Tatum with it. Chapman with the rebound.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
And Brown over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jimmy, why did you move? You had an open shot in the 3 and you fucking left. Like a fucking dick.
And so it's New York with it. Here's Chapman, covered by Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Back to Brown and finished off by Brown.
Underrated shot. Brown's developing confidence. And when he does, that takes this team to another level.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Happy. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
He's one of today's great clutch performers. That's Kyrie Irving. Look, think about this. In 2016, Game 7 of the Finals, he hit the pivotal three with just 53 seconds left. And that's just the most famous of his end-of-game accomplishments.
Boston making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. And so it's New York with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Chapman. He's covered by Irving. Here's Butler. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. The challenge with defending Kyrie, Chris, is how to prevent him from hitting those game-changing shots.
Yeah, how do you check on him? He has the range from deep. There may not be a better ball handler in the game.
And he's a tremendous finisher in the paint.
He's a triple threat.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring for confidence.
It's blocked.
Come on now. Go.
Here's Chapman. He's covered by Irving. Chapman, that's good. Chapman's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this game.
Down low, Adebayo. No good there. And Steve from Cousins. The Knicks lead by 4. Now, here's Butler, off with the layup. To the paint, here's Adebayo. Nice pass, right under the rack, perfectly for the layup.
I mean, the playmaking skills of Irving, great passer. I mean, high IQ player.
Chapman, the pass to Turner. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Outside Irving. Clock at 4. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Butler. And Boston with the rebound. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Here's Chapman. Shoots from 8. Great lead that time from Tatum.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish. I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Here's Chapman. At the elbow, it's Cousins.
And that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
Boston making a switch here. Atkins checked in. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
As confident as he gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 35.
Oh, man, you got to appreciate the poise of Irving. He's always composed, especially on important possessions.
Chapman the pass to Butler. And stolen by Kyrie Irving to take the lead. And the layup good by Tatum. Tatum's got 7 now in this quarter.
And we talk about Tatum's demeanor. Even killed, focused. That's the guy you can take big shots.
You serious?
His performance today, guys, is really, I think, a triple-double for him today.
Irving passes the ball. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Left in the fourth quarter. Here's Chapman. Here's Butler. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses, commanding the rod on important possessions here down the stretch.
And there's the foul to go on the captain. That's his 4th foul of the contest. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Irving kicks to Brown. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Ingram. They get him again.
And I love what Butler gives this team on the defensive end. He can guard a number of positions and does a good job with his help.
Here's Shaq. It's covered by Irving. To the right side. To the middle. Here's Chapman.
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our new Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job. I promise you, we'll win this game. Back to you.
Hey, great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Great work right there on the inbounds play. Getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The score knotted at 124. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth.
Not gonna stop him so we can get the win. Not gonna stop him.
Here's Irving. Good.
Come on, Irving is a terrific clutch shooter. He welcomes any chance he can to sink these type of shots.
None of y'all fucking rotating like, what the fuck are you doing?
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for New York. Here's Chapman. Feeds the Cousins. No good. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and focus on this.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The handles Irving possesses, I mean, unreal. The great Isaiah Thomas, Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas. Toby Irving might have the best handles he's ever seen.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's a lot to talk about in this huddle. They'll also have to decide who they'll want to foul.
Here's Chapman. No good with the triple. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they...
He wasn't even that fucking strong. My team just playing like fucking dickheads.
It's all-time defense.
Dude, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck away from me. I don't know, man. Get the fuck away from me. I don't even talk to none of you.
Michael Jordan.
Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Suck up. Suck a dick. 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 But get the fuck else. Can't be 4-9, boy. Fucking everything up. I ain't making no threes, like. Five for 22 from the 3-point line.